Guess what I got, guys? Whoop whoop! The iPad. Yes, I did get the iPad. I didn't buy it myself. The school actually provided it to all of the students. They wanted to up their 21st century learning, so they thought a great idea for 21st century learning would be the iPads. Now, I didn't realize how like educational and effective the iPads could be until I actually looked at it and all the apps and all the things that you can do on it. Honestly, for school, I would recommend getting the iPads. I almost said iPod Touch, but iPads. They're really good and you can definitely get a lot done on them. So I'm going to show you guys, what's on it and how it works. Oh, by the way, the school also provided us with this case. It's a leather case. It's really cool. And just ignore that sticker. It looks kind of obnoxious, but it just says, warning, do not connect or sync iPad with any computer. And it's saying that because they said something with the new iOS that if you connect it, it'll like mess up your iTunes or something. So that's what that says. I don't know if you could see it. There's like a glare, just kind of upsetting. There it is. Do not connect or sync iPad with any computer. So that's what that says. And yep, that's it. And there's cool ways that you can actually put your iPad in this. I'll show you guys in a minute. Well, maybe not in a minute, but later or in the end. So I'll show you guys the iPad. Now the iPad actually has the same kind of setup as the iPad Touch. Sorry for all the fingerprints. I was just so intrigued by the iPad that there's just fingerprints everywhere. So that's the home screen. Sorry for the glare. That's the home screen, and it actually has the same setup as the iPad Touch. Now I do have the iPad Touch. iPod Touch, not iPad Touch. And this is it here. This is the second generation, either first or second. It doesn't have a camera. I have an iPhone case on it. Just ignore that. But it does have they both do have the same setup. The home key and the screen. This screen is obviously much bigger. I don't know the exact measurements, but this screen is obviously bigger. Now, let's get started. Okay, so there's a lot of apps on here, but they're all educational apps. I mean, there's like the Discovery Channel, which is actually kind of cool because there's like a few games or whatever. But I'm trying to hold this a certain way so you guys can see it and there's not a glare. So I have to kind of hold it on a tilt. Sorry. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys a few of the apps. Alright, so there's the calendar app, nothing too amazing. Basic calendar. I'm so mad that there's a glare. Which way is it? It has the birthdays and the map and whatever. Map calendar. So that's that. Simple, basic, it's been on every Apple product. Then there's the contacts. Okay, I have Z typed in so you guys don't see my actual contacts list, so you guys aren't like stalkers. Some of you guys are. And it basically on the contact list, it basically has A through Z, and you could click on whatever you want. And then it brings up their name over here where it says no results because I don't have it anywhere in my phone book, my contact list with the letter Z in their name. So it brings up over here. When you click their name, it brings up their name, their email, etc., etc. So that's the contact book. And these things are pretty much the same thing on the iPad Touch. The iPod Touch. Then there's the notes, which is similar. This is just a few notes. This is notes that I was taking in my Spanish class today. So it's in Espanol. I don't know why it's flickering like that. But yes, that's just a notepad, and it brings up the notes like you can look at your other notes there. And that's also some other Spanish stuff. What else is there? There's the maps, which is basic, so I'm not going to open it. I'll just open it real quick if anyone wants to see. It's the maps, simple. Next, videos. I'll show you guys the video quality. This is It Girl by Jason Derulo. Oops, didn't mean to click that. Where is it? Videos. I'll show you the video quality, and here it is. It's really good video quality, and it's like a flat widescreen. So you can hold it either way. I would hold it this way. Sorry for the glare. It's good quality. Yeah, that's It Girl by Jason Derulo. Good song. And the sound is really good. I only have it turned up halfway and it's so loud. So that's the video quality. Yep, good video quality. Oh, okay. I have so much to show you guys, and I don't even want this to be too long. It might be, okay. Next, okay, YouTube is YouTube. Then there's the iTunes. iTunes is pretty much iTunes too. Same thing, you know. Same iTunes setup as like on your computer or on your iPad. I mean iPod Touch. Oh, sorry for the mix-up. I keep on saying. But yeah, so these are the top songs: Lil Wayne, Adele, LMFAO, Rihanna, We Found Love. #1, love that song. Yes, over there. We Found Love. So that's iTunes. Next, I'll show you guys. Alright, so there's the Game Center, right? Okay, so there's the Game Center, and then there's like games you can buy and you can verse other people. So that's the Game Center. Okay, let me say something real quick. My school deactivated the App Store, so if you can look on the home screen, there's no App Store at all. They took it off because they don't want us downloading apps. But what I did hear, and I'm not sure, is that once we're able to sync our music and stuff, that we can sync our apps and stuff. So I don't know how that'll work, but yeah, so there's no App Store, which is the only downfall. Which it's a huge downfall actually, if you ask me, but so next let me show you FaceTime. Okay. This is FaceTime. I don't want to show you guys my contacts, but that's FaceTime. It brings up your contacts here and you can add contacts. So that's how you would add a contact. You type their name and then in this slot right here you type their email, and that's how you're going to get, you can click their email or the phone number, and that's how you're going to get in touch with them. So that's that. You could have like a favorites, and then there's the recents, which I'm not going to show you guys. And yeah, that's your contacts list. This is your contacts list. So that's FaceTime. It's actually really cool. Like, they didn't deactivate that in school, so like everyone is FaceTiming in class and stuff, so it's fun. Some teachers are getting mad though, but I heard they're gonna deactivate it, which I kind of doubt, but whatever. It was fun while it lasted. Next, I'll show you guys the camera. This is the camera. Now you guys probably aren't gonna see me because there's like 10 different, I don't even know what's going on. What you guys can see though is the camera, because it's there's a camera on the front and there's a camera on the back. So you guys can see the camera on the computer. Wait, where's the no that's I don't know how to you can see the camera right there and you can see me. Or you can turn the camera around and look at what's there. So you guys see the plant? You can look at it on here. There's a glare. It's so upsetting. So I don't know if you can see it. I don't think I can even hold it away that you can see it. But that's the plant there. So there's two different cameras. There is one up there, that tiny dot. Probably can't see it. It's that white dot. And then there's one on the back, right there. Wait, I'm pointing to the wrong thing. Right there. That's a camera. So that's the camera. Cool, you know. Let me turn it back around. Yeah. Turn it back this way. Next is the photo booth. Photo booth is really cool, actually. It's different ways you can, you know, like take a picture. There's thermal camera, mirror, X-ray, kaleidoscope, normal, light tunnel, squeeze, twirl, and stretch. I'll show you guys a twirl. I again don't think you guys are gonna be able to see this because I don't know. It's like reflecting off of the fridge. I don't even know how it's doing that, but so, okay, there's a chair in front of me. That's the twirl, and that's how it would look. Alright, let me show you a different picture style. There's the kaleidoscope. The kaleidoscope one is really cool. Ooh. And that's just the chair over there slash the fridge. And I'll show you guys one more. X-ray. This one's also cool. Everything looks like CIA, X-ray, negative. It actually looks really cool. So that's the photo booth, and you can take a whole bunch of fun pictures. Next is the settings, which I mean, I shouldn't even have to explain that because, you know, like how long you want the backlight to stay on. You could turn off your FaceTime, you know, put a password, mute your thing, change your keyboards. If you take like languages in school, like Spanish, French, Latin, Japanese, you can actually add a keyboard. So when you type on the iPad, it doesn't like put those squiggly lines under it saying you're typing like wrong or autocorrecting. And you can actually turn off your autocorrect, just a heads up. Now, so that's that. And then there's Safari, Mail, Photos, and iPod. The Safari is pretty much basic. Okay, so let me go to page. So this is a new page, and I'll type in Google. It's pretty fast too, not gonna lie. So that's Google, and I'll open e-news. E-news. Now what I like about the iPad is that you can scroll. I'm trying to, oh, it's in Spanish, that's why. You can scroll like when you're on a page. I'll show you guys. Alright, so I'm going to e-news. Sorry for the glare. Going to e-news, and it's loading, and there it is, and it's the mobile version. So I'll click, like, this is a scrolling thing I was talking about. I thought it was pretty cool. You can like scroll like that. That feature, I don't know. That feature was on the iPod Touch, but you couldn't really use it that much because I don't know. I feel like the bigger the screen is, it's more hands-on. So that's the internet. Then there's the mail. Okay, now I have a problem with the mail, and I want someone to try and explain this to me. This video is so long. Sorry, it's already like 12:37, 12:38. But okay, so on the mailbox, right? You can see. Okay, I'm trying to do this so you guys don't like have to see everything. But all right, so on the mail, you know how it's like the mail, and like on the iPad, it shows you. It opens the mail, like you know how it shows you the mailbox on the side. I don't like that. I like it how they used to do it here on the iPod Touch. And I want to know if there's a way that you can change it back to how it was on the iPad Touch, like this way, where it shows you the mail like that. Like that, and you can look through it. Now this mail is like a school email account, so maybe that's why, and they just don't do it like that. But I like this way, where you can look through them and, you know, do it like that. So if you guys know how to put it back to that old way, please tell me. Next is photos. I just have photos. That was the first day I got the iPad. Pretty excited. I have like a video I made. Photos, 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 photos. So that's that. And I'm gonna end this video and make a part 2. So stay tuned because I have so much more to talk about the iPad, and stay tuned for part 2.